Here's Precalculus Concept 5C. We're going to learn the difference between a permutation and a combination, and there's only two boxes. Kind of a short little lesson here. Okay, here's the main differences here. In a combination, the following facts are true. All of the items are taken from the same group. No item is used more than once, and the order makes no difference in which we take them. So for the movie example, if I chose Back to the Future and Roger Rabbit and Top Gun, it doesn't matter which order as long as I have those three in my collection. That's a combination. A permutation states that no item can be used more than once. That's okay, but the order of the arrangement matters. So the order in which is first, second, and third, that makes a difference. So there's the big difference between the two. In a combination, it doesn't matter what order you pick the things as long as you have them all together. In a permutation, the order in which you pick the things is very, very important. Okay, box number 2 is an example. All we need to do is figure out whether or not this situation would be a combination in which the order does not matter, or a permutation in which the order does matter. You do not need to copy down all of these words, just sort of read along with me and come up with the ideas. So it says, for each of the following problems, determine whether the problem is involving a permutation or a combination. We don't need to solve it. So let's look at A. It says 6 students are running for student government, president, vice president, and treasurer. The student with the greatest number of votes becomes the president. The second highest vote becomes vice president, and the student who gets the third largest number of votes becomes the treasurer. How many different outcomes are possible for these 3 positions? So right now, read the question again and make a guess. Do you think this is going to be a permutation or a combination? Permutation is the correct answer for part A. The reason is because we have 6 students and we're choosing 3 of them. President, vice president, and treasurer, and the way that we choose them is based on the number of votes that they get. So this happens to be a permutation, so I'll put a P next to this one. Let's look at example B. 6 people are on the board of supervisors for your neighborhood. A 3-person committee is needed to study a possible expansion. How many different committees can be formed from the 6 people? So take a guess right now. Do you think it's a combination or a permutation? Well, this is a combination. The reason this is a combination is because you want 6 people, or from the 6 people, you only want 3 of them for a possible committee to study it. You don't care in which order the 3 are picked, and there's no reason to pick the first, second, or third in any particular order. So because the order doesn't matter, you just want 3 people of the 6. That makes it a combination. Let's take a look at part C. Baskin-Robbins offers 31 different flavors of ice cream. One of their items is a bowl consisting of 3 scoops of ice cream. Each is a different flavor. How many bowls are possible? So think about this one. Do you think it's a permutation or a combination? Well, this is a combination. Reason being because if your 3 flavors are chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry, you don't care which order the guy or girl puts them in the bowl for you. As long as all 3 end up in the bowl, you're good to go. So the order does not matter in which these are scooped, so therefore it's only a combination.